Hey guys, today what I'm going to teach you is how to use Symbaloo. Symbaloo is a Web 2.0 tool that lets you create a curated collection for whatever purpose you need it for. This is especially useful to teachers because when you give your students time alone on the computer, you want to make sure that they are using the resources that will help them complete whatever task or assignment or project it is that you have given them. So if you just take a look here, these are called Webmixes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Okay, so the first one that I want to show you is my ELA. And this is just a curated collection of ELA educational games and activities that I have for my students. So when they have center time, because I teach kindergarten, so when they have center time after they have finished their work, I send them over to the computers and they know that if I say get on ELA, that they're looking at the blue screen. If I say do something math, they're looking at the pink screens. Okay, all of these backgrounds are customizable and you can put any website that you want onto these. So I just want to show you first what we are going to be working toward. So the next step for us is to create an account because you guys will not already have one. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and sign out of mine. And we are going to create a free account. Now you have a couple options here. You could sign up with your Google. You could sign up with Facebook, which is probably something that you won't want to do if you're going to be using this for class. Or you can just use your email address and sign up for an account that way. Okay, so for this example, we are going to use our name and we're going to use an email address and a password to create our account. So you click on the Create My Account button and you wait for it to refresh. And it says this email is already registered at Symbaloo. So I'm going to have to use a different one. Okay, so let's try this. We have to agree to Symbaloo's terms and conditions and their privacy policy and create my account button. Boom, here we go. Now it says please confirm your email address to use all the features, and they have sent an email confirmation to me. Now I'm just going to head over here to check it real quick. It is verify. To verify your email address, click this link. Something went wrong, so it's already been verified. Okay. So we're just going to move along. So this is what it will look like when you have a new account and everything is new and shiny. Everything is uncustomized. Okay, so what you can do, what I do is I just go in and I delete all of these other things that I don't want on here. Delete. Let's see, resources. Delete all these. These are just the default web tiles and we don't need them. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the plus sign and we're going to add a web mix that way. Okay, so we're going to add an empty web mix. We're just going to title it. Let's just call this one, let's see, Glenn County Schools. And you can title yours whatever you want, however you want to do it. And so we're just going to click the add button. Okay, So now we have all of these tiles that we can fill up. And I'm just going to show you real quick for those people who, if you're like me, aesthetics are very important and you want to change your background. You click up here to options and you can change your wallpaper. Now they have these that are, they're defaults or presets. You can change, as you see there. Now if you want to get real fancy, you could click here and you could upload any image that you already have on your computer. It takes accepts PNGs, GIFs, JPEGs, and they can be a maximum of 1 MB. All right, so we're just going to keep it simple. Let's just go with this. Let's see, where's the save button? Let's just X out. Yeah, you don't have to save. Automatically does it for you. So we're going to click anywhere. We're going to add our tile. Okay, so it says create a tile. That's what we want. All that you have to do is enter in the web address here. So I've pulled up the Glenn County School Systems web page. Do a good old cut and paste. Leave this to website. And we can add a name on the tile if we want to. Let's see, let's call it web page. One second. Web page. And if we want the text to show on the tile itself, we click on show text. Now if we want to get real fancy, as you can see, it's going to, whatever we put here, that's where it shows up. We could change the background color to any of these colors. And since this does not have an icon, we could click choose icon. And here they give you different options to choose from. So let's just do something real quick. Clicked on that. We scroll back up and you see how it looks. Okay. Click save. And there is your web page tile. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do is to test to make sure it's correct, that it links out to the right site. So you simply just click on it, and there we go. It brought up the same web page. So the next step to make sure that this is shareable and usable by your students is to come here. Let's see. It's not letting us click on that. Okay, so I have the issue corrected here. I was using a burner email, but I went in and I changed it, and now the share button does appear. So if we wanted to share this web mix, which is the Glenn County, with our class or with anyone, colleague, whoever, you simply go up here, you click on share, and this information comes up. So what you have to do is enter in a quick description, and we're just going to say district web page. So related words, we're going to leave it as that. But normally if you want to, I guess, gain popularity and have a lot of people be able to discover your web mix, you're going to use some terms that are related to whatever your web mix is on. Say, for instance, for my ELA, I might say ELA, kindergarten, language arts, educational activities, anything that could boost this discoverability score. Okay, so of course we want this to be public, so that's already checked, and we click on share my web mix. Okay, so our web mix has been shared. It gives you other options. You can share over Facebook or Twitter or on Google Classroom. You could also use this link, but we won't be doing any of that. So we're going to simply close it out. So once this is green, you know that this is shareable and discoverable. And this symbol here, if we are going to add any other tiles to this, and after we save those, we'll need to come over here and click the update. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So again, the steps is to click add a tile, create a tile. I'm just going to type in abcia.com, which is a website we use. I'm going to show my text. That looks good to me. Save it. So as of right now, if one of my students were to look at this, this is the only Webmix that's going to show up because I have not updated it yet. So I simply click on the refresh symbol to update. And now Glenn County Schools Webmix is updated. So a student would see what I'm seeing here. So that's pretty much it. It's very easy and simple to use. The only step left is to actually go into your desktop or any desktop that you want to have your students access this on. And what I do is I will, let's see here. I will just click, hold on, just drag this, and you'll have an area that you can actually put it down here to pin it to your, I don't know what you call this, but pin it to the area here, or some people's area like that may be at the top that shows all the icons. Uh-oh. Okay. So you can just pin it. Put that back. But once you pin it, what it's going to do is allow the student to just simply click on the icon and be taken to the Symbaloo. It's nothing, they don't have to enter in any credentials, any login credentials. They simply access it and click on whatever it is that you want them to click on. And that's all. I hope this has been helpful. I hope that you use these curated collections to keep your students on track. And I thank you for joining in.